Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourself, Banking, and General Knowledge, etc. Today I am going to describe about medical insurance scheme for bank employees and retirees. Major improvements under the Memorandum of Understanding, MoU. Introduction. A new Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Indian Banks Association (IBA) and various bank employees and officers unions associations brings several important improvements to the existing group medical insurance scheme. These changes are based on suggestions received from stakeholders and are aimed at providing better financial protection, wider medical coverage, and improved healthcare benefits for serving employees, officers, and eligible retirees. The revised provisions represent a significant step toward strengthening employee welfare and reducing the financial burden during medical emergencies. Enhanced room rent limits. One of the most significant improvements is the increase in hospital room rent eligibility. For admissions in the four metro cities, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata, the room rent ceiling has been increased from earlier limit to Rs 7,000 per day. For all other cities and towns, the existing limit of Rs 5,000 per day will continue. This enhancement is expected to provide greater flexibility in choosing hospitals and reduce out-of-pocket expenses in metropolitan areas where hospitalization costs are considerably higher. Higher ICU charges coverage. The MoU also enhances ICU room coverage for employees requiring critical medical care. The ICU bed charges limit has been increased to 9,500 per day in the four metro cities. For all other centers, the present limit of Rs 7,500 per day remains unchanged. Since ICU expenses often constitute a major portion of hospitalization costs, this revision offers meaningful financial relief during serious illnesses or emergency treatment. Substantial increase in maternity benefits. The maternity benefits has received a major boost under the revised insurance scheme. The reimbursement limit for normal delivery has been increased to Rs 1 lakh, while the limits for cesarean C-section delivery has been raised to Rs 1,50,000. These revised limits also include expenses relating to child care and vaccinations for the newborn up to 1 year of age. This represents a considerable enhancement over the previous provisions and offers better financial support to young families. Improved ex-gratia for critical illness. Recognizing the increasing cost of treatment for life-threatening diseases, the ex-gratia assistance payable in cases of critical illness has been doubled and increased to Rs 2 lakh. This additional support can provide valuable financial assistance to employees and their families during difficult medical situations. Higher cataract treatment limit. The reimbursement limit for cataract surgery has also been revised upward. Eligible employees and retirees can now claim up to Rs 50,000 per eye, allowing access to improved surgical procedures and modern lens options without facing substantial personal expenditure. Increase in dependent income eligibility. The annual income ceiling for declaring a dependent family member under the medical insurance scheme has been increased to Rs 2,40,000. This revision enables more dependent family members to remain eligible for medical insurance coverage, thereby extending the benefits of the scheme to a larger number of families. Introduction to IVF coverage. A landmark addition to the scheme is the introduction of separate reimbursement limit of Rs 2 lakh towards infertility treatment IVF for eligible employees. Importantly, the premium for this benefit will be borne by the bank, demonstrating a progressive approach towards supporting employees facing fertility-related medical challenges. Separate premium for maternity and infertility benefits. The MoU further provides that the premium relating to maternity and infertility benefits will be obtained separately from the insurer and included while calculating the premium payable by the bank on behalf of employees. This ensures transparent premium assessment and better management of specialized healthcare benefits. Continuations of existing insurance policy. The parties have also agreed to explore the extension of the existing insurance policy with the current insurer for one more year at the same premium, subject to inclusions of the revised benefits and any additional negotiations improvements. This could ensure continuity of coverage while avoiding unnecessary disruptions to employees and retirees. Quarterly monitoring of third-party administrator (TPA). To improve core service quality and claim settlement efficiency, quarterly performance monitoring of the third-party administrator (TPA) has been made effective. Union representatives will participate in review meetings on a rotational basis, encouraging transparency, accountability, and timely resolutions of policyholders' concerns. Expansions of daycare procedures. The list of approved daycare treatments have also been expanded. Newly included procedures are albumin infusion, peritoneal dialysis, oral chemotherapy, including the cost of oral chemotherapy medicines, specialist consultation fees, and medically necessary investigations prescribed by the treating physicians. This expansion reflects the changing nature of modern medical treatment, where many advanced procedures no longer require prolonged hospitalization. Additional domiciliary treatment coverage. The scheme now extends domiciliary treatment coverage to include vector-borne diseases such as dengue and chikungunya, rare diseases notified by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare under Group B and Group C. This provision is expected to benefit employees requiring treatment at home due to medical necessity or hospital limitations. Effective date of the revised benefits. According to the MoU, all revisions mentioned shall become effective from 1st November 2026. This provides banks, insurers, and administrators adequate time to implement the revised coverage and operational arrangements. Future scope for additional improvements. The MoU also records that several other suggestions submitted by the employee unions and officers associations will continue to be discussed with insurance companies to examine their feasibility. This indicates that the medical insurance scheme may witness further improvements in future negotiations based on practical experience and employee requirements. Conclusions. The revised Memorandum of Understanding marks a significant enhancement in the group medical insurance scheme for bank employees, officers, and eligible retirees. Increased hospitalization limits, stronger maternity support, IVF coverage, improved protection against critical illness, expanded daycare and domiciliary treatment, and regular monitoring of claim administration collectively strengthen the healthcare safety net available to the banking community. If implemented effectively, these measures are expected to provide greater financial security, improved access to quality healthcare, and enhanced peace of mind for employees and their families. Disclaimer: this article is prepared for general informational and educational purposes based on the contents from unsigned Memorandum of Understanding. The benefits described are subject to the final insurance policy terms, eligibility conditions, bank-specific circulars, and official implementation guidelines. Employees, retirees, and family members are advised to refer to the official circulars issued by the respective banks, the Indian Banks Association's IBA, or the insurer for the most accurate and updated information before making any medical or financial decisions. Thank you for very much for your presence. Request to like, subscribe, and share.